Hello dear student, welcome back to the series of Python programming. Now today we are going to see what is regular expression. Regular expression is a special sequence of characters that uses a search pattern to find a string or set of string. It can detect the presence or absence of a text by matching it with particular pattern and also can split a pattern into one or more subpatterns. Python provides a re module, that means RE module, that supports the use of regex in Python. Its primary function is to offer a search where it takes a regular expression and a string. So regular expression, what it is, if you want to find out that this particular pattern is present in my string or not, that time I'm going to use regular expression. Now there are some regular expression functions that allows us to search a string for match. First is find all, returns a list containing all the matches. Next is search, return a match object if there is match anywhere in the string. Next is split method, returns a list where the string has been split at each match. Next is sub method, replace one or many matches with string. That means if you want to substitute the string with some another string, that time we are going to use sub method. Now here are some meta characters which we are going to use to find out or to match our string. First one is the square brackets, and here we have to provide the set of characters. Next is slash signal, a special sequence can also be used to escape special characters. Next is dot. Dot means any number of character except the new line character. Next is cap. It is going to tell me the start of the particular string. If you want to check if the string with particular letter or particular word, then we have to use dollar. Next is star. Here it gives us 0 or more occurrences of the particular character. Okay. Next is plus. Plus will give us one or more occurrence. Next is question mark. It will give 0 or one occurrence only. Okay. If we want 1, then we were giving plus. If we want more, we are giving star. If we want 0 or 1 only, then we are going to give question mark. Next is curly brackets. Exactly specified number of occurrences. Okay. Next is standing line. Okay. Either or. Okay. Here I'm giving all the examples of this. Let's see one example. I'm importing import RE, that means regular expression. This is my module. Now my first question is check if the string starts with the and ends with Spain. So for starting, what we were going, and I'm giving text equals to the rain in Spain. Okay, and if I want to check that this particular string starts with the or ends with Spain or not, so I will write x equals to RE, that means the regular expression, dot search method. I'm giving cap. Cap means what? It starts with the. Then I'm giving star. Star means what? Any number of characters or letter in between. And then I'm giving Spain dollar. Dollar means what? End with Spain. So it will check that my string starts with the and end with Spain or not. Anything in between allowed. If this is true, it will return yes, we have match, else it will give no match. Okay, so our output is going to be yes, we have a match. Next topic in Python is exception handling. What is exception? Exception is an event which occurs during execution of a program that disturbs the normal flow of the program's instruction. Exceptions are raised when the program is syntactically correct, but the code results in an error. This error does not stop the execution of program. However, it changes the normal flow of the program. Exceptions are raised when the program is syntactically correct, but the code results in an error. This error does not stop the execution of program. However, it changed the normal execution, correct? The cause of an exception is often external to the program itself. For example, an incorrect input, a malfunctioning I/O device, etc. Because the program abruptly terminates on encountering an exception, it may cause damage to the system resources such as file. Hence, the exception should be properly handled so that an abrupt termination of the program is prevented. So, what is exception? Exceptions are nothing but something or error occur while running the program. That means our program is syntactically correct, but due to some inputs our program terminates abruptly, so we have to handle it so that our resources will not get damaged. For example, see, we have marks equals to 10,000. Okay, then we are performing the division operation. Okay, now this divisor also we are going to accept from user. Suppose if user enters 0 and we are going to print the value of a equals to marks divided by 0. So your system will generate error, correct? So we should handle such type of error by using exception handling. Python uses try and except keyword to handle exceptions. Both keywords are followed by indented block. Try, here we are going to write the statements which will generate the exceptions. Okay, and in except block we are going to execute when the error will get occurred, the except block will get executed. Okay, here we are going to catch whatever exceptions are there. The try block contains one or more statements which are likely to encounter an exception. If the statement in this block are executed without an exception, the subsequent except block is skipped. Correct? So that means if there is no exception in the program, the except block will not get executed. Okay? If the exception does occur, the program flow is transferred to except block. The statement in except block are meant to handle the cause of exception properly. For example, returning an appropriate error message. You can specify the type of exception after the except keyword. The subsequent block will be executed only if the specified exception occurs. There may be multiple except clauses with different exception type in single try block. So suppose we can write only one try block, but we can write multiple except block by using different exception. If the type of exception doesn't match any of the except block, it will remain unhandled and the program will terminate. The rest of the statement after except block will continue to be executed, regardless if the exception is encountered or not. For example, see, I'm writing try equal try. In that I'm writing a code a equals to 5, b equals to 0, and I'm writing print a divided by b. Okay, now this is going to generate error. Okay, now we are writing except block where I'm printing some error occurred. Okay, now if this try block get execute, so error is going to generate, correct? If we do not write this except block, but if we write except block, once whenever this error occurs, this will the program will give the will execute the except block, and this print method or print whatever you are printing, that will get execute. Okay, now after printing the except block, your program will execute properly. Okay, after the except block, your statements after the except block will get execute automatically. Next example is we are trying to open a file. Okay, and we are going to write something into the file. Now except IO error. Okay, now I'm writing an except block where I am handling the IO error. Print error can't find file or data. So that means if I do not find this file to write, or this file is not present in your computer, so it will generate error that the file is not present, correct? But if you write except block